Hey everyone, so it's Nick with Savemyplant. It's been a while since I did a video, so go ahead and give you guys an update. I noticed a lot of people were pretty much way ahead of me, but as I mentioned earlier in my other videos, I did plan on actually starting a little later this year, just because of the La Nina, El Nino situation. I do like to get a start, a little bit before. Actually, like midway of June gloom, just starting right now actually, because June is right around the corner. Alright, so let me just go ahead and show you guys what I have done so far. So this is my new plot. It's a large size plot. And in the front here I got some yellow corn. These are doing pretty good. Giving these a nice, nitrogen feed. It's blood meal that I'm giving it at least once a week. And you can see there's corn. It's starting to grow right there. And there's another corn coming in and another corn. So I'm going to go ahead and plant a couple more seeds along the back here and just kind of fill it in a little bit. The tops are pretty cool. I don't know. Also got some tomatoes in. Let's see. This used to be actually a wheelchair ramp that broke down. I just use them as is pretty much. Planter boxes. Over here I have a blank one, empty one. Go ahead and plant a blueberry right here. And over here I'm actually going to do another artichoke. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this section. It's kind of an odd shaped piece, but there's still two good squares in there. I might actually stand this one up and grow cucumbers on it. I don't know. Over here I'm just going to go ahead and do some squashes, maybe a watermelon in the corner there so it'll spread out. A couple squashes, cucumbers, a whole lot. Also I need to go ahead and plant some beans. As you can see I roped it up. Got a nice spot for its trail. So go ahead and plant those down along the edge right down there. That'll be nice and full in a couple of months, or in a month or so. My tomatoes I grew from seed didn't do so well. Got a disease, so I didn't want to use them. So I ended up having to go out and actually buy some. So these are Mary Globe. This is a celebrity. What else have we got down here? German Giant. Black Prince. Red Beefsteak. Black Cherry. And a Homestead Heirloom. So mostly I picked large tomatoes, nothing really small. I did pick up some more tomatoes for my plot, which as you can see it's still in its Easter stage. I haven't done much with it yet. The flowers have just been doing really well, so I don't know. I'm thinking about just leaving it. The plan is now to just leave the border with the flowers in there and go ahead and take out the hammock, remove the straw, just going ahead and building up the soil level. As you can see there's a ridge right there, so I'm going to go ahead and just fill this up, raise the soil level, and go ahead and plant tomatoes right in the center. Catnip is absolutely going crazy, which is fine. Wish I had enough cats to eat it. Alright, over here I got these are some Big Jim peppers. These are doing really well, very well compared to the other ones, compared to the amount of growth. These are doing really nice, and they already got flowers coming in, blossoms, so that's very cool. Grows fast, sets fast, it's awesome. Right there we got a cayenne pepper. Right here is a jalapeno. This is I had a marker somewhere on that one. I don't know what it is now. That's some bell peppers, jalapenos. In the back here, I don't know if you can see it, but right here is a boysenberry. It's starting to flower. We got quite a few flowers coming in on this puppy. This one actually looks like a blackberry. Could be a boysenberry. I end up having to move them from the other side. I'll explain why I think that might be a blackberry. In the back here, there's just some pinto beans. What I'm doing with this chair and table is trying to grow some peas on it. Come on, peas, you gotta go that way. Leave the chilies alone. I want it to grow over this chair, so it'll be a pea chair and table. Pretty cool if it works out. Corner here, I have some more beans. Looks like I need to fill it in a little bit more with some more seeds. Not all of them took. There's a small one right there, but the plan is to get enough seeds in the ground to cover this entire wall. As you can see, I also have some twine roped around right there. Grapes are doing fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Just taking over once again this season. Got a lot of grapes coming in. There's a bundle right there. There's another bundle. Nice bundle right there. I mean, they're all over the place. Bundle there. There's a really nice set right here. Just tiny little baby grapes. It's very cool. And it's right outside my kitchen window. So, kitchen's right there. Yeah. It's pretty cool when you look out. In the kitchen you have the rosemary growing up against the wall, trying to take over the house. Has anyone ever seen rosemary do this? Like, really try to grow over the house? So, I'm gonna leave it. I think that's cool. See, it's just, the whole house is gonna be covered in rosemary. Alright, so down here, this is where I used to have my bosenberry. Used to be right there. My grape used to be right here. I mean, blackberry. But I moved the blackberry over to this plot over here. As you can see, it's right there in the corner. Right there. And look what happened. I'm guessing since it rooted here, whatever roots I wasn't able to get out is growing new blackberry plants. Here's a blackberry. There's one right there underneath the roses. And there's even one growing right here in the lawn. There's a couple more that are growing. I ended up having the gardener pulled them out. But it's crazy. Just one blackberry plant that I let go for, you know, it was only maybe a year old. But it has some good roots on it. So whatever roots I didn't get, obviously it just grows a whole new plant. Which is cool. The roses are doing pretty good. Like I said, these were transplants from my girlfriend's grandfather's house. He grew the most wonderful roses, and he passed away, so we went ahead and pulled out some of the roses and planted them here. They weren't doing so well, but now look at them. They're really starting to fill in. We got some new buds coming in, some new roses. This one right here is a St. Patrick's Day rose, and the other ones I can't remember the names of them. It's the only one that was really interesting. And this one's coming back. Got a little bit of a mold, like a little fungus issue. So I've had to spray it a couple times. I found a relatively organic spray to use on it that's not going to affect the grapes. So anything I put in here, I have to make sure it's not. I have to make sure it's organic because my grapes are right here. The roots are probably spread out all over, so all the feed, everything is safe for the roses, but even more safe for the grapes. Alright. So this is a nice entryway. You got a nice bundle of grapes right there. And get off of there. I don't want you pulling on it. Yeah, they're starting to fill in. Hopefully eventually they'll be all the way over here, growing all the way along the side. We'll get there. Got this jasmine. This is a star jasmine, so it blooms during the day and not at night. It's something the girlfriend really wanted, so here we go. Now we got one. Elephant ears. Yeah, ain't much to say about those. They're just taking over. You can't even see the succulents that I planted underneath. So there's a succulent there. There's my Confederate rose. And here's another one starting to flower out, which is pretty cool. Yeah. My afterglow is starting to flower again. Such pretty flowers. And an amarilla bulb that I was pretty frustrated and done with it, and I just cut it right at the base, toss it over in the corner. Like, this thing isn't going to flower. Well, a couple of weeks after just giving up on it, no watering, nothing, just literally forgetting about it, I saw a flower starting to grow. I'm like, oh, so you just got to abuse it a little bit for it to flower. There's another afterglow down there. It's getting a little starved for sun. As you can see, it's just kind of spreading out big time because of the elephant ears. It's alright, because these eventually will kind of start to kind of wither down. They you have to chop them often. That's cool. Ooh, and went out and we bought some more roses. The Home Depot had a sale. If you're part of the garden club, buy one get one free. So my girlfriend and I were both members, and so we both went out and bought, 2 roses. One was free. I need to go ahead and give these guys some water. And some little wilty. The sweet peas, yeah, they're not doing so well. They're just kind of After I transplanted them, they weren't very happy. They stopped growing, but they smell fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and plant something else. I'm thinking about putting sunflowers in these now, so that they'll grow up. I do have the trellis lines. I might try to figure out something else, maybe peas. Maybe some more sugar snaps. Just put them in the pots. My herb barrels, they're doing really well. I got some really nice looking basil. A little dry, gotta get some water in here. Parsley's coming in, thyme, sage. And this one over here is doing pretty good. Look how big this one has gotten. It's amazing. I gotta start using a lot more of this. And I'm finally getting new growth, as you can see on the bay leaf tree. It's nice. The first sign of it's coming back, or it's starting to get rooted. Parsley's doing well. The chives, they're just constantly reseeding themselves and spreading out. Very easy to grow. Oregano and some sage. Last video I said I wanted to show you guys my potatoes. I hate to say it, but I did really neglect these. I moved them over to over on that side for the Easter party, just to get them out of the way. And since they were in such an inconvenient spot, I wasn't doing much on that side. They did not get watered as often as they should have. So, but what I did do, there's one more I actually already emptied out. It was in this spot right here. And come to my surprise, without much care, that thing was loaded with potatoes. Absolutely loaded with potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and empty out this one right here. I already stuck my hand in there and pulled out some potatoes. And this whole thing is just potatoes. Yep, there's another potato. They're full of potatoes, each and every one of these. This is the russet. This one's actually doing okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this in a little bit more of a sunnier spot. Just let that grow a little bit longer. This one, I'm going to go ahead and see what's in there. Let's just stick your hand in there. See what we got. Yeah, white potato. Let's see how many more we got. There's 2 more. And I only planted 3 seeds per pot, so I'm not pulling out the original seeds. There's 3 already there. There's another one. And there's another one. So, as I said, I completely neglected it, and I still got potatoes. And I've already eaten the set that I already emptied out. Those potatoes are fantastic. Alright, so as I said, I had to buy tomatoes, which is a damn shame. I'm really disappointed in myself, but gotta do what you gotta do. I wanna, the season. So I found these San Manzanos, which is cool because I haven't never been able to actually find them. I went to a garden center I don't normally visit, which is Anawalt Lumber. They specialize in lumber, not really garden stuff. But they do have a garden center, and they had a ton of San Manzanos, stuff that I would never see at Home Depot or any other really garden center. The reason why I'm not using my own tomatoes, you can see, they're not doing very well. I mean, I planted these in March and they're still this size. They have weird colorations on the leaves. I don't know if this is healthy or not, but I'm not going to take the chance with it. So, my chilies are doing well. The dill is doing well. I need to go ahead and actually plant these now. But the chilies are doing pretty good. Just get a little bit more sun, they'll start growing faster. Up top here, I got some garlic starting. It's probably a little late, but oh well, I'll have grapes. I'll have garlic coming. All good for me. And my phalaenopsis that I got from work that someone thought, the plant was dead. Look at that puppy now. All flowered up and beautiful. It's doing great. This one right here is starting to flower. As you can see, it has a little spike right there. Just nice. So, I'm surprised. Money tree. And some more orchids. It's a spider orchid right there. Yep. More phalaenopsis and cymbidium. It's doing pretty good. Got some new bulbs already. So overall, garden's doing well. I'm a little bit behind schedule. I planted a couple other people's gardens and theirs already starting getting tomatoes. But me, like I said, I like to start a little bit later than usual, than most people, just because La Nina and June gloom. I find that you get a lot more mold, a lot more fungus, kind of weird spots on your tomato leaves if you start them before June gloom. If they're rooted and adult matured, June gloom would just ruin them. Okay, so today is the 25th of May. Memorial Day is next week, or Memorial Day is this coming Monday. Got a nice 4-day weekend. Plenty of time to get some work done. Oh, and this is the blueberry that I'm going to plant. Lemon tree is doing well. Just need to get in here and trim it up a little bit. Get those suckers off the base. And yeah, the grass, I don't have a mower, so I'm doing it by hand using snips. Looks like crap. I want to get rid of that grass. Ugh, stupid. And yet again, this year I'm using the Job's tomato, vegetable and tomato food. And like I did last year and the year before that, and it's excellent stuff. So, alright, I got a lot of work to get done today. I'll do another video probably around Monday, probably on Memorial Day. I'll show you guys what I got done. I'll go ahead and harvest those potatoes and have a few for dinner tonight. Other than that, I hope everyone's having a great start to their spring, summer season. I hope your guys' summer is going well, or spring is going well. Till then, peace out. Yeah, buddy, look at those grapes. Yeah, I can't